I currently have a class that is full of students who are very social, seemingly against education. These students, despite my hardest, most creative attempts, seem completely uninterested in learning and 100% interested in talking to each other. This was the class I had in mind when I began to research my capstone project. Student engagement, a very difficult and evolving aspect vital to education. In this technological era, students seem to be growing and moving much faster, causing education to struggle in its attempts to keep up, creating a classroom atmosphere brimming with untapped potential and boredom. As educators and researchers, we have been evolving in our practices to create student engagement and keep it throughout the learning process. In an environment where students have game consoles in their rooms, controllers used as frequently as limbs, and access to the world at their fingertips, unique and novel ways of educating them needs to be utilized. Creating student engagement is no longer as simple as relating physics to football. It requires using collaborative technologies and computers to show how physics relates to football. Educating those entrusted to you meant you talk to them, get to know their interest, and use that against them so they learn something. That just simply is not enough anymore. As described by Salley, 2011, teaching requires that you discover how they learn, how their brain processes information, and how to use their brain's natural capabilities to create an environment conducive to learning. Being the starting point for showing the world to our students, that means we are responsible for preparing them for the world and the workforce. We are in charge of creating a collaborative culture they will carry and utilize as professionals. But group work has evolved as rapidly as its members. As stated by Okara, Hausman, and Washington, while students show better performance, being involved in the perspective of others, being face-to-face is just not enough. With the emergence of social media and Facebook, students need to have 24-hour access to their groups, partners, and information. They need to be given the ability to contribute to their project in the comforts of their own home. Trying to get education to catch up to the modern youth has proven to be quite the challenge and detriment to our young minds. Using resources already known to their users is improving. The inclusion of the latest software and applications in education definitely gets the attention of our seemingly short attention span students. Now, to keep that attention, social media and collaboration is the key. Using tools students check on a daily, if not hourly basis, that is how we ensure that they are fully immersed and interested in their education and futures. In my capstone project, I intend to put collaborative technologies to use to see if they will help my most disengaged students. I plan to use Schoology as a platform for my students to communicate, retrieve information and resources, submit assignments, receive feedback, take quizzes, and watch videos about Newton's laws of motion. I will use evaluation techniques such as KWL charts and rubrics to see if having this all-encompassing technology and unique collaboration technique help the students become more engaged in their learning. I will finally survey and interview the students to find their opinion on the benefit of this tool in their education. What were the best aspects and what did they struggle with? Did this form of collaboration make group work easier? I hope this action research project will aid the educators when deciding how to better facilitate and achieve productive student collaboration.